Well, thank you very much for joining us. Deborah Dalton is with us right now, and she is Executive Director of Mentor Me Petaluma. You know, we hear more and more about the mentor programs that are going on now.
That's right.
How long has it been going on in the Petaluma area?
Mentor Me Petaluma started in 2000 at McNear Elementary School. That was our flagship school.
Okay, and what kind of progress have you made with these kids?
The kids are doing great. Over the course of the last now almost 13 years, we've moved into 13 schools, mentorships running in 16 schools over 3 school districts in the Petaluma area.
Okay. One of the things that I know that people run into problem is finding mentors, right?
Sure.
Finding someone who's appropriate, someone who's got the time and
Right.
so forth, and communicate with people who need the help.
Right.
Do you have that problem too?
Yeah. We do have the problem, but we're more so doing more outreach with churches and faith groups and service organizations, and really coming into businesses and organizations and saying, this is what we do. Everybody has an hour. You don't need a degree in psychology to spend time with a child.
Yeah, okay, that's a good point you bring up. It doesn't necessarily mean that you've got a bachelor's degree or a doctorate or something, right?
Right.
Someone who can communicate something
Right.
and help.
Right.
Be there for the person who needs it.
Right. It's not enough anymore to just write a check. Right now, it just makes more sense for people to step up and start spending time with the kids, because that's what the kids need. They have electronics,
Yeah.
even if they don't have shoes.
Yeah.
But they don't have people in their lives showing up regularly to be interested in them as people.
Yeah,
So-
and the other thing is too, if you get someone who says, okay, I'm going to, whether it's a man or a woman,
Sure.
they have to make that commitment. They can't just be there for a week or 2 days or a month.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
that's right.
that's a real relationship that's going there.
It is, and we take that relationship very seriously. All the studies show that if they stay together longer, they do better. And they actually show that if they break up prematurely, less than a year, the kids are very upset. And we do one thing, we do youth mentoring. So we have to do it well, we have to do it right. So we ask them to make at least a 2-year commitment. But 90% of our mentorships last well beyond 2 years. And they become relationships like family relationships.
So I didn't realize that they go on beyond 2 years.
Well
many
beyond.
times. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it becomes, I mean, especially to somebody, a youngster, who doesn't have that person in their life, whether it's their
Right.
father or somebody else,
Right.
you know, or mother maybe.
Right, and the relationship changes. My oldest mentee is now 16 years old, and we started before she was 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? And do you check on obviously you do, but how do you check on the results of the mentoring program?
Well, we have certain metrics and measurements that we have to do. We look at grades and we look at truancy rates. So, we look at discipline action records, but we really like to talk to our mentees and talk to our mentors and talk to the teachers and the other school staff to see how they're really doing. I mean, the goal is that yes, we'd like their grades to be a little better. And the research shows that their grades are slightly better. Their truancies are far fewer, which is great. They're in the office a whole lot less, which is obviously a good goal. But mostly what I want to hear is, I'm feeling better about myself, I'm involved in karate now, and my mentor took me to the bookstore.
I'm not
and
depressed.
Yeah,
whatever, the
that's
kinds
right.
of
I'm
things,
feeling better about life.
Yeah.
We mentors need to step in and show the kids that there's some hope.
Yep.
And show them a direction.
Well, it's a very positive program. Nice to have you
Thank you.
here, Deborah. Deborah Dalton's been our guest. She is Executive Director of Mentor Me Petaluma. Thank you very much for joining us.